Hello folks, I'm the Red. This is Gnosia, and last time we left off, Krushka had figured out the two-body problem. I'm still working on the third. Sorry, a little science joke there. If you're not getting it, look up the three-body problem, not the two-body. That's the joke. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so awkward right now, but I guess it's because we gotta kind of just have to jump in because we kind of left on a real cliffhanger there with, you know, finding Kukushka's second body. And it needs some explanation, doesn't it? So here we are. Crew. At the table. Getting no explanation. I mean, we can go... We did already check here, and two-body autonomous doll. The other body's in storage. So, we just kind of know that now. And... does that mean Kukushka is just like Stella, just, you know, an AI? Just happens to be entirely contained in two dolls rather than one body, one mechanical body in the ship? What's up with it? It's a real good question. Anyone's guard duty? Setsu, why are you calling the guard duty up? I hate calling the guard... The whole point of the guard duty is that they can pop up on second day, and one of the engineers, and fine, if we're doing that, step forward engineers, at the very least. Rakio, Otome, Gina, none of which we picked up on lying. And, Thomas gonna doubt SQ. Oh my god, so you guys like totally hate me, don't you? Yuriko's on SQ side. I think Comet just dislikes SQ. I don't know about that. I've talked about mechanically, you know, how different people like different characters. And that's an array. Here we are getting the doctors. Remnant. Yeah. I was gonna say Comet dislikes SQ, but I don't know how much. We're gonna doubt Comet, like obviously. We caught her in a lie. Comet. Being distrusted is itself a sin, you know. What, me? Like seriously? Krushka wants to side with her, as does Otome. Okay, let's start the vote. We don't have any way to push it on Comet, but yeah, we got it. Comet voted for Remnant. Remnant voted for SQ. Why would Comet said SQ, but Krushka voted for us. Okay, that sucks. That particularly sucks if Kukushka is Gnosia. Because if you get on Kukushka's bad side as and she's Gnosia, she just kills you. Kukushka doesn't like try to play the game, try to figure out. Here we are, freeze all now available. Next will be stealth, I think. Jonas wants to see us up here in the viewing lounge. Yeah, Red, are you off to speak to Jonas too? I wanted to ask about Kukushka. Here's when we get our actual answer. When we snap back to reality, we snap back to reality in that room and was like, oh, we've got to vote out a Gnosia. Okay, who's the Gnosia? Well, Comet lied. Well, that doesn't mess with our plans. Kukushka and Jonas are still here. We can talk to them about it. Because it was only Jonas that had access to that storage container, ostensibly. As far as we knew. Like, Levy said only Jonas can unlock it. Didn't say Jonas and Kukushka, but it might have been like, you know, you wouldn't tell us about Kukushka for some reason. I don't know. Anyways. So, what is Kukushka, eh? And why would you come to me, Jonas, to ask this? And if we ask Kukushka, Krushka has a tendency to just shut down. Upset, you know, she's mute. Doesn't do sign language. The closest thing she comes to sign language is body language and the weird movement talking she does with Otome that only Otome can hear. We know about the other Kukrushka hidden in the hangar. It would appear as though I cannot talk my way out of this. That's right. I'd like to hear the truth. And so you shall. It was about 1,000 years ago. Huh? Is this some kind of epic story? High expectations were held of me as a young spaceman. With the fate of humankind weighing on my shoulders, I worked my way through my education and training. Then, one spring, before the flowers even bloomed, I met a young girl. Was that Kukushka? Rush not. Her name was Arya. Yes, Arya. Ah, Arya. Calling her name sets my heart aflutter like so much fluttering things. Red. This seems like it's going to get long. Should I stay here and listen on my own? I don't know. You know what? We're good here. We'll take this first shift. It's not fair to you to do all the work. Okay, but don't wear yourself out, okay? Arya was the love of my life, my femme fatale. My life began when I met her. Thinking about it now, my memories before meeting Arya are all in black and white. Encounters like this change a person. Uh-oh, you're starting to get sleepy. Arya's eyes, proud eyes that seem to be insulting you. My world finally gained color when I met her. And in the dog she owned. Michika, was it? Red. He's done talking. Or rather, for now, he's going to continue tomorrow. To summarize, back on Earth, he met a young girl named Arya. And that's about it, really. It'll take a few more days of coming here till we can hear about Krushka. Guess we have to, though, huh? Wow. Setsu. Guess that's not your fault. Confirms you weren't Gnosia. I mean, maybe you're the bug. But, we gotta get the reports to figure that one out. Not your reports. Although, it is good to know that we've got one Gnosia down. But the other reports, the engineer reports, you're saying Kukrushka, you're clearing Kukrushka, you're clearing SQ. None of you touched Setsu, and that was a first day reveal, so Setsu can only have been killed by the Gnosia. Setsu is confirmed crew member. Kukrushka's trying to latch onto Jonas. Me joining forces with you. 'Tis but a dream. A silly, silly dream. Huh, he's doubting her. I don't want to have to say it, but Yurika's looking pretty strange. Sorry if it's me being weird. I would say the same to you, Shigemichi. It is you who should freeze. You're looking pretty sketchy there, Shigemichi. Oh, we're on Shigemichi now? Oh, yeah, totally, I'm in. I too have been thinking the same. I really want this from the engineers. Can you all say you're human for me? Rockyo. Rockyo! You guys like talk about love and stuff? I'll join in the small talk. The mental function of the mating instincts has long been understood. We have... Here's the thing. Freezing the engineers would not actually get rid of the bug. I'm gonna defend Shigemichi right away from Rockyo. Oh, damn it. That's a lot of votes on Shigemichi. So where did I leave off? Oh yes, her. Yes, Arya. For several hundred years I continued searching for her. I wandered the universe with this ship, the DQO, for so long. So long. Arya. She took half my soul and... You listening, Red? You seem to have momentarily passed out. You come seeking my wisdom, and this is the attitude you show? I feel you need more practice as an interviewer. This is all for now. Come back some other time. Can't make it all the way through Jonas's talks alone. You'll need to come together with Setsu. Yep. Can't do it by ourselves. What happened to the... What happened? Otome clearing Kakrushka. We're gonna get a remnant reported on Shigemichi here. We can definite human Kakrushka. Yeah, no, this is a black screen for me too. I've never seen this bug. We're getting Rockio. Oh, it's a little. We ourselves wanted to. I'm hoping that this bug will clear up. Rocky is trying to retaliate on us. Chippies with Remnant. We're getting both guard duty, which includes Jonas, going on Rocky along with Stella, Chippy. And here we go. Out of that bug. Whoa, hopefully that doesn't crop back up. I think it was just because of the passing out scene. Nope. Well, at least one scene worked. There we go. Rocky is sent to cold sleep. And Jonas is our detractor. He's upset that we fell asleep during his story. I'm gonna just visit SQ. Oh my god, so you like totally trust me? Oh, thank you. Okay, well, this is annoying. I'm going to... Oh, no, that opens it for a second, but... I'm gonna return to title. Whoa, okay. Well, now I'm going to try to Alt F4 and fish this together. I don't know what's causing this bug. I'll be back in a minute. Closing the game and restarting has fixed the bug. And, we can continue along. We got Rockio out. We weren't certain Rockio was alive. We didn't have confirmation. It's just Rockio having stopped the say you're human that caused them to become suddenly very suspicious. Remnant saying it wasn't Rockio. Gina and Otome both clearing Chippy. SQ wants to collab with us. Excuse me, Red. Just what is it that you want? Decimation of humans aboard this ship. Hey, SQ, you just said you're going to collab with us. Jonas is going to doubt SQ, who's going to get Xiaoming. Oh, Don't drag me into this. I'm not letting you bring me down, bring me down with you. Whatever. Yuriko, doubting Otome. I'm gonna join in the defense of Otome. I haven't seen anything to indicate. Krushka doubting Yuriko. Let's start the vote. We got no one supporting Yuriko verbally, and Krushka doubted her. We got a real split here. Gina doubting Yuriko. Otome's making the defense, as is Jonas. No, I really think, like, Yuriko's kind of a little... Jonas and SQ making the defense, as is Shaming and Chippy. Chippy made a defense of Yuriko and immediately turned around and voted for her. That's just how some people are. Yuriko, my friend, may the bumper cars of fate let us bonk heads once again. Yeah. I'm gonna visit Krushka, see what she thinks of us. Seems to be wary of us. Seems to be dead, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Okay. Well, Otome's lying. And Gina's... doesn't necessarily have to be telling the truth. Brebnan said Yuriko's not. I'm gonna let this ride. And then I'm gonna doubt Otome. Who's gonna regret, get defenses from Remnant and Jonas. Don't be fooled. Yeah, I'm gonna defend SQ for now, Gina. Sorry, but like... yeah, we've got the we've got the guard duty both voting for us. Funnily enough, the only two people that are certainly human. Doesn't mean they know what's going on. For example, we just got a tummy. Wait, what? Is that it? That was like so easy. It's time to celebrate. Come here. Oh my god, checking out the stars all alone like this, it's like super romantic. Cheers! Congratulations on like the destruction of the universe or whatever. Results will be displayed. Couldn't find the bug. Well, I'd hope that either Yuriko or Rockio had been the bug, really. Like, I was just sort of like going... Yuriko was acting a little bit suspect. Wasn't. She just was, you know... I just didn't like what she was doing. Got caught up in my own head. Well, maybe. And then Rockio was just, you know, 50-50 shot. Either... We knew was either... Between the three engineers, we knew that one of them was the AC follower. We knew that Otome was evil, which left a 30% chance that we had gotten the bug out via Rockio. I wonder. We had a night there where no one died. Wasn't this night, right? It was the night before. Or was it the night before that? Yeah. Chippy just called Jonas. No real... I mean, they just figured out that it's like, you know, Jonas was one of the guard duty who had stepped forward already. Some people did notice Rockio was lying. So I was correct insofar as that Rockio was evil, which was kind of a working assumption based off of... we had that one time where Rockio just stopped the don't say everyone say human, because they were engineer or they were crew. I don't remember what role they were, but they were human side, rather than AC follower in this case, but Gnosia side or the bug. The bug, it's best to probably just keep your head down. AC follower, it makes sense to stop it. You get the vote on you. You give your Gnosia buddy some more time in the to do it. It's just the reason it doesn't work here so well is because for the player character, you only win if you survive. This is like hardcore werewolf, where if you die, you still lose. So don't die. But honestly, that's one of the intriguing things about the game, because, like, you know, you have this where we lost here. But you also have, like, where you're dead, and it's like, well, I mean, you lost there too, kind of, didn't you? You don't get to see the rest. Like, in normal werewolf, you know, even if you're like, hey, you've been eliminated, you're still actually able to see the rest of the game, right? Here, we don't even get that much. It's just the game, boom, you're dead. You're out. That's the end. Which I like. It's just interesting. I think I will go ahead and play one more. The bug, the little, not SQ the bug. The bug, the actual black screen bug that we ran into. I said I don't remember. I think I may have seen it once. But again, played this game. This is like my 9th playthrough. So it's like that bug cropping up twice, and all you need to do is close the game and open it again. But yeah, let's just do another... I mean, we're the AC follower this time. We want to help the Gnosia out. Okay, you guys, here... okay, you guys, here comes, like, SQ to the rescue. Be stealthy, stay healthy, Kay. Yeah, we're gonna be engineer from the start. Jericho. Setsu. Chippy doubting Jonas. Gina doubting Yuriko. That's bold. I'd say the same to you, Gina. It's you who should freeze. SQ covering Gina. Doctor, step forward. Let's start the vote. I'm gonna vote Jonas. I know between the two engineers there's likely to be a Gnosia, and I don't want the Gnosia out, so... Good night. I'll dream of you all. We've got Jonas up here. Again, we can run this. I'll have to talk to Jonas again. If he's able to finish this time. Let's get this done. So, what is Kukushka, eh? We know about the Kukushka hit in the hangar. It appears as though I cannot talk my way out of this one. And so you shall. It was 1,000 years ago. High expectations. And one spring, I met a young girl. Even after 1,000 years, I cannot forget her name. Aria. I dread. The last time gonna get long. Yeah, you can take first shift this time. Huh. He's done talking, and again, he's going to continue tomorrow. It's rough listening to this stuff I don't care about over and over. Be careful. We are going to accuse Comet. Setsu clearing Remnant, Yuriko clearing Comet. Kukushka doubting Rakio. Comet doubting us. Jonas will join. Rakio will defend, as will Shigamichi and SQ. Yuriko's gonna doubt Kukushka. Tome is gonna doubt Rakio. Not trying to attack me in desperation. Oh yeah, so can you guys try saying I'm human for me? Setsu puts a dead stop to it. Let's start the vote. I'm gonna vote Comet. We did claim she's Gnosia. It goes to either Rocky or Otome. I'm gonna cover Rakio. Otome is gonna doubt Rakio. I'm gonna stick to what we said, but ultimately that was gonna go Rakio either which way. With or without our assistance. Jonas. Where did I leave off? Oh yes. Her. Yes, Arya. For several hundred years I continued searching for her. Wandered the universe. It's gonna be long again. Arya took half my soul. You go ahead and rest, Red. I just hope he gets to Krushka today. Nope. Tomorrow for sure. I really hope it's tomorrow. It's funny, we Tetsu and us like just up here as both the engineers just hanging out together. I'm gonna clear Krushka. Yuriko's dead. Okay. Because sound, I can't hear it. Setsu's clearing Comet. Comet's doubting us. Krushka's doubting Setsu. Guard duty? Nope. Otome is doubting Setsu. I'm gonna say vote for Comet. Hopefully we don't get voted out. Hopefully, like, there's just 3 that we don't want to get voted out. So Tommy, that's fine. We're completing this little sequence here. Oh, Tommy, I'm sorry you got sent out. Because it has to be 3 days, right? I don't remember for sure, but there's an excellent bar in the Chezen System Spaceport. They serve delicious liquor. It's already gone off on a tangent. Liquor is good. No matter how much mankind may evolve, we will always treasure liquor. I, Jonas, have some very strong opinions on liquor, you see. When it comes to distilled spirits, Jonas's voice makes you extremely sleepy. Wake up, Red. He's finally gonna talk about Kukushka. Let's listen together, Red. And I hold no interest in robotic dolls, but as the liquor had been flowing, well, robotic dolls, he must mean Kukushka. Then, the next day, the trader brought... I truly encountered a miracle that day. 2 robotic dolls, laid out side by side like twins. They looked exactly like my Arya. Then and there, I signed the contract to purchase them. Kukushka. With shaking hands, I turned Kukushka on. Just then I realized that I was blessed with more than one miracle that day. What do you mean? Of the two Kukushkas, one was indeed no more than a simple doll. It obeyed orders and feigned emotion, literally a simple android. However, the other one, with a wealth of emotion and pride, she was a true young girl. So when you bought her, Kukushka already had a personality and consciousness? So that means a miracle. Kukushka could even be called a saint, a holy girl. I see. Thank you, Jonas. Is that all? I could speak volumes on Kukushka's holiness. No, that's enough. We've got to be going now. Huh. We finally come to understand Kukushka a bit more. A little bit more. Kukushka is actually a two-piece automated doll. One possesses a personality which can likely be swapped out. We have to make sure she doesn't swap out during cold sleep. I'll add extra caution from now on. Great work, Red. Seriously, that was a long, hard battle. I mean, just figuring out Kukushka's whole thing was a lot harder than the Jonas bit. The Jonas one just sort of came naturally. And honestly, part of these challenges here with, Yuriko and then Jonas and then Kukushka is, it's fairly random. But we got a new note for Jonas. Worships Kukushka as a sacred miracle doll. He's got fat enough stats at max. And then we've got Kukushka, who is Jonas's doll. Personality moves between bodies. Who also has a fairly good range of stats. So who are we gonna call out? I mean, we don't know who. I'm gonna just call Jonas Gnosia and hope that they don't pick Jonas. It's Gnosia. Don't kill Jonas. No one was attacked last night. Does that mean there's a bug or a guardian angel? Next, allow me to present some information. If nothing else, Chippy was not Gnosia. Shigemichi getting Kukushka. Remnant defending. Chippy getting Jonas. Stella and Comet. We do have Setsu aiding us, but honestly, if we just refute SQ, Stella, we've got some people coming for us. Jonas doubting us. I'm gonna refute when Shigemichi jumps in here. Kukushka doubting SQ. Let's start the vote. Let's vote for Jonas. We don't need him anymore. Hope it goes through. Nope, it's gonna go on us. Okay. Happens. Red, bye. So who was the Gnosia that we were trying to help this time around? Setsu. And Jonas. This is funny that when we figure this out, when we manage to do this, we're all Gnosia, all three of us. I mean, we're the AC follower, but Setsu and Jonas, even when they're Gnosia buddies, she still struggles to get anything out of him, anything coherent and useful. Yuriko had died. Yuriko got murdered because we threw out an obvious Gnosia lie on Comet, so they could kill the rail engineer because they knew, they knew Setsu was a fake, and then they knew we were. Chippy was the bug, and Kukushka was the guardian angel, but we did have a knight or two. Was it 2 knights? We got an attack on Chippy there. Kukushka was protecting us. Ooh. This could not have been a protected knight. Was there 2 nights where no one died? I don't think so. Yeah. Uh, so it's just the one bad call onto Chippy, and that was it. But we've got one more bit of information. We're starting to really fill up this crew data here. Gina's done. SQ's got a couple more. Rockio has one more. Stella's done. Shigamichi's got a couple. Setsu's got a couple. Chippy's got a couple. Comet has a couple, both of which we have to be human for. Jonas is done. Krushka's done. Otome's done. Xiaoming has a couple. One which requires us to be Gnosia. Remnin has a couple. Yuriko has one more. So yeah, we're not too far from the end. Can't be. It's just a matter of hitting those. And for that, we might have to start using the find event thing more readily. We've done it a couple of times. I'll start trying to do like one a video, but you know, we still got an event done, so we're trucking along. If you enjoyed this let's play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time when we continue to play Gnosia, when we continue to solve this puzzle.